I was watching that. I'll tell you the name of the feature. I want you to watch me first. I was watching a video about ecstasy, that drug, and it shows this girl looks like she's maybe 15 or 16 taking ecstasy, and it looks like taking a vitamin. And like out in California, they're dancing, and this one boy explained it the best. He says if you take one, he says you can dance all night long. Then they went to the emergency room and asked the doctor basically what does it do. Well, he said if you get unlucky with it, he says it causes your heart. You basically go in cardiac arrest. If your body can't take it, you'll end up here and eventually end up in the morgue. But your heart will just go out of rhythm extremely bad. It's a very dangerous drug. But I've known. Here's my question: if drugs are that dangerous and is that widespread, how come you don't hear of people? Now, I was talking to Dylan of the Goshen police, and he said there's always drug overdoses all the time. But how come you don't hear of them killing over left and right? You don't hear. I hear of a lot more people being murdered than I do dying from a drug overdose, to be honest with you. And I get all the news alerts via my smartphone. I get all of them. I get all, plus weather alerts, I get all the breaking news alerts. And I get so many sometimes it actually runs my battery down. And you never hear of anybody, except some of our celebrities. But I mean, I was talking to a lady at church. I've made a video about this before, and she's like, you can tell she's been on drugs because it does something to your skin. Okay, either that or her genetic aging. Anyway, she was on bad drugs in the 60s. And I asked her about, did a lot of people die from it? She said, well, I think it's a lot of hyped up. She says, I did all kind of hard drugs. And she said, I'm still here. She said, I think they hype it up a little bit. She says, I've only known one to die from a drug overdose. She said, no, I'm not saying don't it. No. She said, expensive, it's stupid. But she says, I've only known one. She says, if you use common sense, you should keep yourself out of the morgue. Even though you take it. But how many drug people have I known? Drug addicts have I known? Oh my God. Oh my God.